What's good, guys? You know who this is, you know what I do, and you know what I'm capable of, and you know what I could do. This is Dead Safe X-Rated. Now, there was so much information going on today, I thought it would be only possible to just put all of this in one major video. So without that, I hope you guys follow me in the links below. Follow me anytime, hit me in my DMs anytime. So without that being said, let's get this done. Okay, just to admit, I can admit when I'm wrong. You guys were right about the Chinese leaks. The Chinese leaks were in fact real, and the starters were real too. So, let's jump right into it. First off, we have Decidueye, I believe his name is, and is categorized as the Aeroquill Pokemon. Is a grass and ghost type, 5'3" and 80 pounds with the ability Overgrow. Now, here's its Pokédex entry. This Pokemon is able to move about while completely masking its presence from others. Once an opponent has lost sight of it, Decidueye seizes the chance to attack it unawares. In a tenth of a second, Decidueye plucks a Aeroquill from within its wing and sends it hurling towards the target. Its speed is astonishing, but not more so than its precise aim, which enables the Aeroquill to pierce the target through from half a mile away or more away. Decidueye usually acts cool, but it can become terribly frustrated in unexpected situations like a surprise attack. A skilled Decidueye can boast acrobatic curve shots. It seems some are also able to shoot arrows that reach through the sky, only to come drilling down from above, piercing multiple targets one after another. Spirit Shackle is a ghost-type physical move that only Decidueye can learn. An opponent hit with this move will become unable to flee from battle or switch out for an ally. That's boss. So they are not even playing with this Decidueye. Like, we're talking like Green Arrow meets Robin Hood type shit. Like, I'm not even gonna complain. I like the attack. I like the ghost typing. This is just like on some next level stuff. Like, I just can't even get out of my head how powerful this Pokemon is going to be. Like, I'm already sharp that this Pokemon is going to be that type. I'm already sharp that with the popularity that this Pokemon is already getting, like, it hasn't even been out in a day and it's already getting prepped. Anyway, next Pokemon. We have the final evolution for Popplio. Now, a lot of people were saying Popplio was going to be a psychic type, a water and psychic type, a water and fairy type. They were right on the water and fairy type. So, let me guys introduce you to Parmenia, I believe its name is. Now, Parmenia is probably has the most convincing argument since Pokemon starters, the Sun and Moon starters have actually been revealed. So that's probably the biggest thing for it, but it still proves that this Pokemon might just be up in the popularity charts, but we're going to find that out sooner or later. Anyway, Parmenia is known as the soloist Pokemon, is a water and fairy type, 5'11", 97 pounds. Its Pokedex entry states, as it dances, Parmenia releases balloons of water into the area around itself, moving them using the sound waves of its voice. The sight of moonlight reflecting off its glittering balloons creates a magical scene. Since Parmenia controls balloons using its voice, any injury to its throat can become a grave problem. Its greatest enemies are arid environments and overuse of its voice during back-to-back battles. Among the balloons that Parmenia releases, some explode when touched, while others do not. Parmenia can jump on non-exploding balloons, while they make sport of their opponents, and they use the exploding variety to trigger chained explosions. Primarina's, I guess I finally learned its name, songs have many variations. Each one changes the motions of the balloons. It has been observed that songs are shared among Primemia living together, so different colonies end up knowing different songs. Sparkling Aria is a watertight special move that only Primemia can learn, and it heals the burns of any target it strikes. Okay, so not only did they strictly go for this mermaid level stuff, they really just didn't want to go too far overboard with the whole water and fairy type thing. So in all honesty, we really are, like, I hate to say it, but given the fact that it has the fairy typing, Primemia is actually the strongest out of all three starters, given the fact that one's a ghost type, one's a dark type, and the last one is a fairy type, which, like we all know that this is really, like, I mean, do we really have to go into this? But anyway, I still am 50-50 on this evolution. I was still 50-50 on its second evolution, but hey, no complaints here. And finally, last but not least, we have Incineroar. Incineroar is the final Evo of Litten, and is known as the heal Pokemon, a fire and dark type. I almost said dark type. Dark type. It's 5'11", 183 pounds, and has the ability Blaze. Now, its Pokedex entry states, as its fighting spirit increases, the flames that Incineroar produces within its body from its navel and waistline. Since the flames somewhat resemble a championship belt, they're known as its flame belt, and the Pokemon unleashes the moves that use flames from it. In the heat of battle, Incineroar shows no concern for its opponents and sometimes even launches attack to strike the opposing trainer. As a result, many tend to dislike this Pokemon and keep it at a distance. In a crowd watching battle, it is pumped up. Incineroar's fighting spirit will burn brighter, but a lackluster crowd can make it lose focus and fight shottedly. When it receives the admiration of a young Pokemon and children, it may keep up its cold attitude on the outside, but in its heart of hearts, Incineroar is immensely happy. It loses the desire to fight when faced with a Pokemon it's clearly weak or injured, and sometimes gets taken advantage of as a result. Darkest Lariat is a dark-type physical move that only Incineroar can learn. It allows Incineroar to deal damage while ignoring the effects of any stat changes that the target might otherwise be affected by. So, this Pokemon actually has a legit heart of gold. Like, all that big wild stuff, it's got a heart of gold. And it even says in its Pokedex entry that it will not, and I repeat, will not attack a weakened Pokemon. So, you know how, like, every evil team Pokemon will attack a Pokemon even if they're weak or injured in any form or fashion? If there is ever a trainer in Team Skull that has this Pokemon, I guarantee that its personality, its surreal personality, will not allow it to do that. So I'm like, wow, bro. Like, that's just like, I can't even begin to say. But, like, all three of these starters, they are legit probably the most incredibly well put together I have ever seen. The hype that they took, the hype that they've been giving for months now and months now. Now, I really didn't expect them to pull the X and Y level where they reveal all three of the starters' evolutions. In fact, I really thought Nintendo was going to keep it hush-hush about the second evolutions. I thought they weren't going to reveal the evolutions at all, in all honesty, because I felt like it would have been the perfect sum up. So when the game comes out, you evolve and you evolve, and then you realize then you got a freaking ace sharpshooter owl, a freaking muscular looking tiger with a lot of strength but with a big heart, and then you got a mermaid who's got more power, whose sound waves create balloons that can explode or not explode. That's how boss level these Pokemon are. So anyway, moving on. Okay, now that we done got away from the Pokemon, let's get down to some nit and grit. So not only was the newest trailer for Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 final chapter prologue, we really got a whole bunch of new information from this. Like, it is so beautifully put together, and for the fact that this was just the intro to the game itself, it opened so many doors for what is to happen in the next Kingdom Hearts titles. So basically, there really isn't much information other than that beautifully put together trailer, except for the fact that it opened our eyes to what is going to happen for Kingdom Hearts 3. Basically, during the fragment passage, Aqua is going to try her hardest to try and save, and I do mean save, Ventus and Terra. Now, we've seen bits and pieces of what Aqua did to Ventus and Terra in order to save them from the darkness. Now, all there is really to bring them both back to the light. As we know, Terra became Terra Xehanort and became an older vessel of, the current Xehanort, who was used as a vessel. And then we know Ventus is currently residing in a comatose state in the darkest abyss in Castle Oblivion. That much we do know. And in the trailer, you can see that there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Aqua finds the darkness, Aqua fights Ventus Vanitas and Terra Xehanort, and it is just crazy. And basically everything that we've been hoping for so far has just been hype. Hype, 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 and more hype. So not only, sad to say, we're not going to get the game December, like they originally planned, but we're getting this game on the 24th of January of next year. That's the biggest thing right there. And if you think I'm playing, that's not even the whole part. I gotta take a deep breath because this shit about to get real. Wait for it. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.5 have been confirmed to be released on PS4 March 28, 2017. There you go. I had to do it. I had to do it. Like, this is just so incredibly groundbreaking that we're about to get a double tap Kingdom Hearts title in two. When I say two, we're not getting just one title. We're not getting just two titles. We're getting like 6. No. We're getting 9 Kingdom Hearts games in 1 year. They're all bits and pieces, but we're getting 9 Kingdom Hearts games wrapped in 2 packages in 1 year, and they're all going to be released within 2 months of each other. Oh my God, you just don't know. You people just don't know. Oh my God. Tetsuya Nomura has been on his grind. When I say he's been on his grind, when he left Final Fantasy 15's production, I know he must have been on his shit. He must have been on that level. He must have told Square Enix, like, look, we're going to get these games out. When I say my man was in the trenches working. He was flipping the game weight like it was nothing. Oh my God, the excitement, everything that has happened. Oh my God, like my heart right now, I feel like my heart is about to come out my throat and be like, bruh, calm yourself. That's how I feel, bruh. When I say that's how I feel, my nigga, that's how I feel. So basically, with everything that's happened, not only did we get the final Evos for Pokemon Sun and Moon that are all confirmed to be real from the Chinese leaks, we got a beautiful trailer for Kingdom Hearts 2.8, which is scheduled for January 24th, 2017, but we also got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.5 HD Remix for PS4 to be released on March 28th, 2017, bruh. And not only that, they're going to follow right behind Final Fantasy 15, which comes out on November 29th next month, bruh. We can't. I just can't. Nintendo and Square Enix have been on their grind. When I say ever since they revealed this shit last year, bruh, the game's been hip. Ever since they revealed Sun and Moon earlier this year, bruh, the game's been lit. I can't with this. I just can't. I can't control myself. If I get any more turned up, I'm going to be screaming, and it's like, oh my God, bruh, it's like 11 o'clock at night. If I get too turned up, bruh, it's only Thursday, bruh. I can't. I just can't do this. If I do this, it's going to get ugly. I can't. But the bottom line, we're about to get big, okay? Pokemon Sun and Moon has been hyped for months. Probably about to be the biggest. Fans have been dubbing it the biggest Pokemon game in the last 4 years since X and Y, bro. It's getting that much hype. Not only that, we got Kingdom Hearts 2.8, 1.8, and 2.5 coming out on PS4, bruh. And on top of that, it's going to give us a whole bunch, bruh. We're getting 9 Kingdom Hearts games, 3 games in 1.5, 3 games in 2.5, 3 games in 2.9, in 2.8, bruh. We're going to be ready when we're done with this, bruh. It's over with. We're going to get everything. And I guarantee you we're going to get some information about Kingdom Hearts 3 after this is all said and done. But right now, I'm just going to let you guys go. I hope you guys follow me in them links below. Hit me anytime if you want to have a discussion video. Add your name in the below, and I will add you guys into this commentary. So thank you guys very much for watching my very first large discussion video. I will see you guys next time. And remember, game life or no life.